Many nights I am reckless, afraid. My eyes are stung open at 4 a.m. in the darkness of my bedroom. Some nights breath does not gather easily in my chest. Oxygen seems to reject my mouth. Even the dust kicked from my rose gold blanket will not breach my lips. I writhe, voiceless as a trout, freshly scooped from a stream. And in my squirming, try not to wake my partner whose breath I feel gusting my cheek, my neck. Maybe my blood pressure is high. Maybe the years of nursing my hours with mounds of sugar are extracting their consequence. Maybe the pandemic has made me still as a doll, and my blood and breath are rigid in their passageways and veins. I don't know. I struggle to breathe. Some nights my heart pounds until I taste it in my mouth, feel it in my elbow, shake its pulse from my wrist. Eventually sleep takes me, and breath runs like a weary child up and down the chamber of my throat, sputters out of my mouth in long snoring drones. This is how I know my breath. I feel it in fear and the ache of these poorly medicated years. Most mornings, my girlfriend greets the new day with deep, deep breaths, with the wordless prayer of her lung work, life meeting life anew, waking. It has been a winter of bluster, of wind rattling the windows, unhinging the gate that smacks against the side of our house. In my girlfriend's morning smile, and in the thud of wood against brick, I am made to study the wind, the air, its power and danger. I only know the power of air in my body when I am starved of it, running for the bus, panting on the sidewalk in my surgical mask, with rain stinging my eyes, or with grocery bags weighing down each of my arms. I know my breath in Ontario and Alberta winters, where the air is daggered, too cold to gather into a nostril, a throat bungled in mucus. I know my breath and myself when my body is thus frail, mortal, wound tightly against the notion of death, descents, lethal runways of ice. There is breath and wind too, thankfully, in poems, in the dreams and psalms I write my body into. When I am writing in my brown notebooks, when I am hunched over the page, I feel my breathing stir the hair on my knuckles, push to blurring the black ink of a fresh sentence. And this is life. This is life. Breath, not as stolen, scarce, or tense. Rather, an unraveling. My body a kite string, submitting to its trajectory in the clouds. Most nights, even in this breathless year, I give my lungs, my hands, my chest over to the whimsy of stanzas, to the risk of ink and insight. And then I am only air, only breath, my body undone by wind, meeting life anew, waking, each poem a prayer, a psalm, a good morning, even in moonlight.